Okay, Pedro. Hallo. Den Halter habe ich gerade gar nicht gesehen. Okay. Wir gehen hier durch. Oh nein, no trespassing. Was mache ich denn jetzt? Das ist cool. Was mache ich denn jetzt? Ich darf hier nicht durch. Cannot kill the red plague. Na, dann muss ich hier doch durch. Go to the riverfront. Draper's Ward Riverfront. With Lizzie, ich weiß nicht, ob das neu ist. Ich lese das auch nochmal. With Lizzie stride free, you have a captain to take you upriver. Unfortunately, Lizzie's second in command, Edgar Wakefield, is running the old gang and won't hand over the ship without a fight. Deal with the traitor Wakefield and help Lizzie get her ship in working order.
Wakefield's a hard man, but he's not as fun as Lizzie.
Well, well. Somebody give me a hand! Try.
Ich habe jetzt gerade den Gedanken, sollte ich alle Leute abstechen, dann hat Lizzie keine Leute mehr. Rein sinnig. Ich zweifle daran, dass es vorbei. Ich würde sagen, ich zweifle daran, dass es irgendwelche Auswirkungen hat, aber das Spiel hat schon öfter Auswirkungen gehabt. Vielleicht kackt Lizzie uns dann wirklich an. Hey, you killed all my men. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Edgar Wakefield is on board the Undine. He's put all of the eels on alert since Lizzie's rumored to have escaped from Coldridge. He's expecting her. You will undoubtedly be a surprise to him.
Vermutlich. Notes from a Hatter spy. Mr. Hat, there has been interesting activity since our raid on the dead eels a few days ago. It looks like Wakefield has been rooting out Lizzie loyalists and chasing them off for making an example out of them with some gruesome killing. I don't think he's got much of a hold on this gang, and things are likely to fly apart before long. Also, I swear I saw a woman lurking on some nearby rooftops last night, spying on the eels. She saw me looking at her and just disappeared. Perhaps you'll know what to make of that? Oscar. Vermutlich ist es Delilah, die jetzt von insgesamt zwei Leuten gesehen wurde. Von den Typen und von den Typen auf seinem shitty Posten. Trimble's Coin. Was ist das denn? Ach du liebe Zeit. Okay. Trimble's Coin. Except from a book on noteworthy intellectual figures. The halls of the Academy of Natural Philosophy are thought to be spaces where thoughtful discourse and Entschuldigung. Discourse and enlightened tolerance set the tone for debate and learning. It is believed that reason applies above all, and the passions of the greatest minds of the Empire are tempered by wisdom and custom. This is the commonly accepted vision of the place, and it is almost always accurate. Almost. Sometimes a protracted debate or disagreement can explode into conflict, and very rarely, violence. Such was the case years ago in the month of winds. A young apprentice named Piero Joplin ventured into strange new directions of research in the preservation of mortifying tissue, a field that brought him into a frequent conflict with a student called Trimble. Joplin and Trimble often debated loudly long into the night, and the content of these arguments was well beyond the understanding of most people of the Empire, the author included. The rivalry between the two natural philosophers raged for a month, but it is the climax of those events that prompts this writing. The two had argued deep into the night, the debate starting into bitter personal attacks. At last they reached a terrible accord. Their mutual hatred culminated in a duel to the death with pistols. Under the grey sky of dawn, the greatest minds of the Empire of the Isles gathered in the courtyard in a fashion resembling schoolboys gathering to watch a bullies fight. A quiet fellas Joplin and Trimble accepted the ceremonial pistols, marked off the paces, turned, and fired. Each combatant fired round after round, shattering windows, chipping masonry, and splitting plaster. The closest shot to the mark was Joplin's, whose bullet ripped through the hem of Trimble's overcoat. It was clear that the dedication of study of the learned man had made for poor marksmanship. When all their ammunition was expended, both parties stood quivering with fear and rage, but unharmed. It was then agreed that the duel would be settled with a coin flip. A newly minted coin of the Empire was produced, bearing the face of Empress Jasmine Caldwin. As it was sent spinning into the air, Trimble called heads. The coin landed tails. Joplin was declared winner, and a feuding between the men ceased. By the terms of this dispute, Trimble was forced to leave the academy, his studies left incomplete, whereupon a dignified silence returned to the halls of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Piero Joplin kennen wir. Und der andere... Trimble. Haben wir den vollen Namen? Trimble kommt mir bekannt vor, ich weiß nicht woher tatsächlich. Fucking geil. Trimble.
There's the boat. Wakefield's probably keeping himself below decks. Whatever I do to him, it will be a mercy compared to what Lizzie has in mind.
Canal at least.
Dann lass ich den leben und übergib den an Lizzie. Klarer Fall.
Prancing nobles in their fancy masks. Strip them of their jewels and set them on fire. Finest time in the world.
Drown him. Drowning's worse. Who knew he... Come on! Let's get this guy!
Hehe. Gewalt. Also hab den Safe gar nicht aufgemacht, ne? Ah, shit, egal. Wenn ich weiß, wo ich den Dingens nehmen soll. Den Schlüssel. Schnell und leise, niemand schreit, nur sehr viel Blut. Ganz kurz einmal ein Blick in die Unterwelt. Kommt der Charme da oben, okay? Und den Bone Charm da unten. Ich gehe erst nach da oben. On the roof. There it is.
Wakefield sealed himself in the cargo hold of the Undine. Smuggling ships like this
Good
one
for
often have
you.
a hatch underneath for dumping contraband if they get caught. Perhaps the Undine is no different.
Perhaps you can fuck off. Jeez. Ich meine, er ist nicht so schlimm wie Billy. Aber schön ist es auch nicht. Im Wasser oder im Wasser? Dann haben die bestimmt keinen Hunger auf uns. Wo ist es? Hä? In der Leiche? Hackfisch! Hier ist er doch. Oh je, ich bin unter dem Boot. Nein! Hilfe! God damn it, Alter. Kannst du mal irgendwo... Laut! Jesus. Mein Gott. Halt die ganze Zeit Schwarz-Weiß-Modus an. Sunken Crate. Sunken Crate klingt interessant, in der Tat. Oh nein! Oh no! Jemand hat mich gesehen. Was mache ich jetzt? Ich schwimme zu Sunken Crate. So. Okay, never mind.
Gentlemen, ladies' honor.
Gotcha. Hi!
Here you go. Somebody get over. Get this man. With a hatchet. Catch this.
Ah! Er hat mich angefurzt im letzten Moment. Gibt's doch nicht.
Let's show this guy. Let's see what's inside.
Wakefield!
Time to signal Lizzie.
Ach, ja, gut, okay. So viel zum Thema, ich lasse ihn am Leben und gucke, was Lizzie mit ihm machen kann. Das hätte ich ja gerne probiert, aber jetzt habe ich verpennt. Und das mitten in der Action. Muss doch erstmal schaffen. So, noch einer, guck mal.
You ever get that creepy
Hi! Neat. Sonst noch wer? Da oben.
Well, who's this dumb chuck? Yeah. What was it? I'm gonna loot your corpse. Burn! Yeah!
Gut, fertig. Ah, guck an, hier ist noch was. Die Frage ist, wo und wie daran.
Dowd, this is the second time now. I see something, or someone, out of the corner of my eye. But when I turn, they're gone. Someone is watching us.
Okay. Oh yeah. Wir werden beobachtet. Oh. 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 Ich bin irgendwie festgehangen am Eingang, aber guck mal, was wir hier haben. Ein Outsider-Schrein.
This is the Dowd I remember. Corvo left his mark on Cold Ridge, but they won't soon forget you either. What a relief. Life has been remarkably grim in Dunwall lately. This business with the eels might call for a little more diplomacy. But in the long view, a smoking ruin makes as good a monument as any.
Naja, ich würde sagen, das mit der Diplomatie hat sich. Hier, genau. Lass uns doch mal kurz gucken, wie die Runen aussehen. Scheiße, Bone Charms, keine Bone Charms. 4 Runen. Ich glaube, ich nehme die Agility. Da ist der Exit. Aua! Stop it! Alright. Ich glaube, ich dürfte jeden haben. Oder nochmal kurz einen Blick werfen. Nichts zu sehen von hier. Ist da irgendwer oder irgendwer unter Deck? Item. Edgar Wakefield log entry. It's going to pieces. I was just getting things under control, but now I hear Lizzie busted out of Coldridge. How? The dead eels are all started to swing my way, and I even think we'll wipe out those accursed hatters soon. Mr. Hat humiliated me something awful with that raid to steal our engine coil. And payback was going to be me taking a piss in his stovepipe. But now that Lizzie is free again, I've got the crew on high alert. Orders to kill anyone that ain't one of us. I'm starting to think I bit off more than I can chew. Well, well, well. Lord, what? Ich kann mal gucken, ob das was Besonderes ist, was da unten so leuchtet drin, aber I think not. Ist da noch was? Aha! Ein Ingot, guck mal. Alrighty. Alright, Lizzie. Dann komm mal ran. Wie signalisiere ich dir denn? So nicht. Ein paar Ratten am Spaß. Ah, Horn, das ist klar. Wow.
Lizzie Stride is assuming control of the dead eels now. She's ordered them to give you safe passage.
Da war noch ein Buch, das habe ich nicht gesehen. Ach.
Your friend Edgar Wakefield set me up to be taken by the City Watch, and you followed him. Took his orders. But you know what? I forgive you. All of you. I'm filled with love. But the following people each owe me a finger. Logan, Douglas, Bang Bang, Ferris, Pigface, the Bakers, and Annabelle.
Shit.
2 from you, Annabelle. Have a good night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Es sind genau Leute. Es sind genau Leute. Es sind genau 10 Personen. Quatsch, es sind genau 9 Personen. Meine Fresse. Und von einer kriegen wir 2 Finger. Das heißt, wir können uns jeweils 2 vollständige Hände bauen. Admiralty and the Fleet. Except from a book on naval history. While each of the isles has some form of naval fleet, none is more envied than that of Crystal. With its long, proud history of great ships and the admirals who command them, boys come of age in the cities of Crystal hoping to someday captain such a ship, and family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates or crush seditious uprisings, as during the Morley insurrection. In times of war and peace, Crystal continues to innovate at sea. The ship designs of Anton Sokolov himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to haul their kill up over the deck and begin their butchery and processing even as the ship returns to Dunwall. The crews can be seen working on the latest whale as the ship moves slowly up the Wrenhaven River, coming to dock with one of the powerful warehouse companies such as the Grease Whaling House. Suspended in the rigging overhead and backlit by the setting sun, the silhouette of one of these creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city. You alright, or are you hoosting?
That piece of garbage, Edgar. I'm still living with his incompetence. He let the Hatters cripple the Undine.
Ship seems fine to me.
They took the engine coil. We're dead in the water.
What is it? Can we make a new one?
They don't make them anymore, not for an engine like the Undine's. We'll have to get it back.
The geezer still leads the Hatter gang, right? I'll pay him a visit.
It won't be that easy. There's a snag.
Always is. What's this one?
The geezer's about 100 years old by now. He's got it rigged so that if he dies, the whole place gets gassed. So they're real careful around him. Got him a nurse and everything. Maybe you can cut a deal for that engine coil. Turn on the charm. One of the Hatters gave me their door password in exchange for keeping the rest of his fingers. It's whalebone. I never got to use it on account of the gas. And being in jail.
Just be ready to move when I get back.
Whalebone, alright.